This is CNN Breaking News.
We're following breaking news. Donald Trump's first meeting with a world leader since becoming president-elect. Trump is talking face-to-face with Japanese Prime Minister Shinzo Abe at Trump's New York headquarters right now. It's the latest in a series of meetings that saw prominent Republicans passing through Trump Tower all day. Trump talked to more than half a dozen potential candidates for top administration posts. And a source tells CNN Trump will meet this weekend with Mitt Romney, one of his sharpest GOP critics, during the campaign. CNN has learned Romney is interested in serving as Secretary of State, which our source calls a serious possibility. And President Obama has a warning for Donald Trump: stand up to Russia. Speaking in Germany, the president urged the president-elect not to cut deals with Vladimir Putin and to maintain a strong transatlantic alliance. Obama says otherwise, we will be giving our children a worse world. We're covering all of that, much more this hour with our guests, including Senator Chris Coons, and our correspondents and our expert analysts. They are also standing by. Let's begin with the Trump transition. Our political reporter, Sarah Murray, has the very latest for us. Sarah, a flurry of meetings today for the president-elect.
That's right. And a number of surprising people have been passing through Trump Tower this week. We saw Ted Cruz earlier. And of course, today, Donald Trump met with Nikki Haley. And on Saturday, he'll be meeting with Mitt Romney. All of this as the Trump team tries to send a signal that maybe they're interested in building a team of rivals. But the big question, will Trump actually go through with picking any of these folks to serve in his cabinet?
Joining the top advisors, potential cabinet picks, and family members coming through Trump Tower's revolving doors, some new faces, like Florida Governor Rick Scott and Texas Congressman Jeb Hensarling. Donald Trump also meeting today with South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, a sharp critic throughout the campaign.
During anxious times, it can be tempting to follow the siren call of the angriest voices. We must resist that temptation.
Now, sources say she's under consideration for Secretary of State. It's the latest indication, according to Trump advisors, that the president-elect is willing to look beyond past grudges as he builds his administration.
It doesn't matter to him what your political party was or where you stood in the primary. If you are the best person for that job, then he wants you as part of this team.
All of this as Trump's top advisors say he's ready to deliver on one of his key campaign promises.
We are going to Washington, D.C., and we are going to drain the swamp.
Advisors say Trump will enact a 5-year lobbying ban after executive branch appointees leave office, and a lifetime ban on representing foreign governments.
It's a major campaign promise that Donald Trump made, and he's already delivering on it during transition as the president-elect.
But it's unclear how Trump's team will define lobbyists, and whether people will simply skirt the rules by choosing not to register as lobbyists and labeling themselves consultants instead. One senior Trump advisor says ridding the government of lobbyists was the last straw in Trump's strained relationship with New Jersey Governor Chris Christie. After Christie presented Trump a transition memo peppered with lobbyists and establishment hires, he was dismissed as head of the transition effort, and Vice President-elect Mike Pence stepped in. One outstanding question is where Trump's son-in-law, Jared Kushner, will fit in the mix. A source says while Kushner will play a role in a Trump White House, it's unclear whether it will be formal or informal. As Trump works to flesh out his government from New York, Pence was on Capitol Hill for meetings with members of Congress, including House Minority Leader Nancy Pelosi, and House Speaker Paul Ryan, who's already tempering expectations on another of Trump's core campaign promises.
It's too early to have to know the answer to how fast can Obamacare relief occur. What we're focused on is how we get Obamacare repealed and what we replace it with, so that we can get that relief to the American families as fast as possible.
Now, one of the things Trump's advisors are making clear is Donald Trump is not feeling any pressure to rush and name people who will serve in his cabinet. He's had a number of meetings. He has a number of meetings coming up. And frankly, he's enjoying that. He likes to be able to pick the brains of these various people who are passing through Trump Tower. And he wants